We are doing factory singles, but there's a twist, significant twist. Actually, I'm going to start again. For the VOD watchers, I will start again. This is the Steven challenge. We're going to try and beat the Frontier as, inverted commas, Steven. We're going to try and beat the Frontier as Steven. And obviously in the other facilities, it'll require us to use Steven's team in various different contexts. But in the factory seems like a good place to start off with the Steven challenge, because I don't need to prepare a team for the factory, but I do need to play the factory as if I am Steven. And I have decided that the Steven Challenge Factory Edition is going to be factory, but I have to swap for a rock or a steel or Claydol if they come up. I have to swap for them if there is a spot on the team. It is going to make playing well quite hard, because I will have less control over my team than I normally do. And apart from that, we'll just try and play properly. I've also decided that I think open level is going to be easier than level 50 for this challenge, because the start of level 50 there's some issues with some of the rock and steel and ground types being quite difficult to use, whereas at level 100 I feel like it's less of a limitation. Yeah, we will do pyramid. The Steven challenge will also have to do pyramid. We'll do all the facilities. Let me just check. I should have. Yeah. Should have reset. Okay. Music on. No type, weakening. That's really strange. I guess Charizard 1, Typhlosion 1, but it can't be those two because they have double fire. Trying to stretch my brain. I guess Crobat, Espeon has charm as well. Flareon. Muck. This is really weird. Weakening is rare. Okay, now Xatu 1 is not good. It's also not a steel or a rock type. Okay, so it's not Espeon 1 on the first match. This was something that I thought it was quite likely to show up with charm. Okay, and high jump kick doesn't get displayed in the overlay. Okay, we have to take that, but it's not a good thing. Oh. I think it's quite likely to run into a fire type here, from the quick count of weakening set 1 Pokemon. Okay, we're not synchronized. Thanks, Cheaped. We have to take the Steelix. I know that. Which kind of makes Jolteon 1 a bit of an awkward take. On the other hand, it's match 1. It doesn't matter too much if we lose. I don't want to reset for the draft, though. Something about that just feels wrong. Steven wouldn't do that. Steven would rock out with whatever he's given. We also can't swap away from Steelix. I'm just going to take Jolteon. It's a bit ground weak in the back, but, you know, surely we swap for, like... I don't even want Aerodactyl 1. I'm not even sure how I fix this. This is going to be hard. Medicham 1. Wait, I have to put in the team as well. Yeah, we don't really care about swap count. In fact, it might be a good idea to not swap. Okay, so it's Sceptile. It has to be more weakening. I think the chance of a back one fire is really high. Cordelia's Conquest. Would Steven take Starmie free? Not sure. We are slower, unfortunately. Okay, that is weakening with Smokescreen, yes. We do not get Bright Powdered. Okay, and that has Flash. We don't have to take anything. But do we want to take Sceptile? Because Sceptile synergies quite well with Steel and Rocks, which we'll have to take. Impossible to predict on round 1. This is a really weird start. Obviously, I think Clefable is, like, extremely likely, but it doesn't have to be Clefable. I kind of see the appeal of Weezing since it's immune to ground, but I think we'll take the better Pokemon. One second, I'm just going to check my audio. I think that's correct. Yes. Okay. Ruin Maniac? No, I'm... Oh no, I have to take that. If that's Aero 1, I've got to take it. Steelix would take it. Not a good start. Yeah, we might need to push it along with Dragon Breath. Okay, nice. We can stay in for that, absolutely. We have to beat the Frontier with Steven's team. So we've got to use Steven's canonical team. However, in the Battle Factory, what I'm going to do is just say Steven would take the Rock Steel, and he would also take Claydol, because he canonically uses Claydol in the games. But we have to take that Aerodactyl, for example. Wonderful. Everyone loves Bright Powder. Steven Factory is definitely always take Rock and Steel and Claydol, I think. Zuras, thank you for subscribing. We're going to be spending a while doing this challenge, I think. Okay, and there's Clefable. We knew it had to be Clefable because of Impossible to Predict. Registeel would make it easier. I don't think Steven uses ground Pokemon canonically on his team. In all of the generations, it's always Rock and Steel, I feel. Yeah, I think Claydol is the major exception, isn't it? Rock and Steel are definitely, you could argue, they're Pokemon for a rock specialist. It would be easier if we could use Registeel, but I don't think we can. I don't think Steven ever uses Registeel in any game. It was a coincidence that I said it right. Okay, no. High risk, finally a normal one. We do have to take the Aero, which is not good. I think we probably have to hope that Espeon carries this. We'll be in trouble if we see another Rock or Steel, because that'll be the end of Espeon. I don't think Steel... If you have any evidence of Steven using Regirock or Registeel, let me know. Because that I might be able to justify using them then. I'm tempted to use Raw. Perhaps we try and paralyze it first. I'm worried about counter, but on the other hand, if it does use counter, I can just kill it with Psychic. Yeah. It has actually used counter because I went first. Outplayed by random AI. Outplayed very hard. I'm going to go for the Calm Mind. Because I don't think that is Psychic range. It's unfortunate. It is still basic AI. He's in the manga. I'm not sure if that counts. Simply high roll. It would never double Shadow Ball, and if it does, I think we lose anyway. Yes, a few people have got backups of that. Yeah, the speedrun moderators are looking at that, I know. Dugong, okay. Dugong 1 from the draft has come back. Da 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 da. We might get through round 1. To give context, the factory part of this is going to be very difficult. Factory, when you don't have free choice of team, is very hard. Electric Endurance. Okay. Electrode, very, very likely. I guess Electabuzz also. Light Screener. I didn't fix my team on the overlay as well. This is Aerodactyl on the back. We don't have to take any of those, and I don't want to. The only reason this is going to be possible, I think, is because there's only 14 matches to face against Smart AI. And we knew that Electrode was likely. I think we do go for the double. I think even if it goes to Light Screen, I think we still go for the double. It's fine. We knew that Electabuzz and Electrode are likely because of endurance. That's annoying, but we don't gain anything by using Baton Pass. Yes, the way it's going to work with other facilities is that it's a little bit like ADEF's challenge, where Steven gets a grade for each facility, right? So the highest grade Steven can get for a facility is if I use his exact team from Emerald, and that gets the gold symbol. The more changes I have to make to his team to get gold, the worse the grade gets. That's basically how it works. And his team in Emerald is truly terrible. So we do have to take that Metagross, unfortunately. That is our new team. Metagross, Aerodactyl, Steelix. I think Wallace would have had a much easier time here, because Warspoke would have definitely better than Rock and Steels. Goodbye, Espeon. We do have to take that. The good news about this, though, is that we now get free choice of swaps, because we already have maxed out the requirements of being Rock or Steel. If we see another Rock or Steel, we get to choose whether or not we take it. You say Wallace is the better champion. I like Steven more, but Wallace is probably harder, yes. Harder to beat. Okay, I do think we have to go Aero. I am very aware that Ancient Power won't one-shot this, and it could confuse Raimi, though. God damn it. Okay. Nice. Okay. And it's immense. I think we stay in for this. We should live the slide. Oh, but we won't live slide if we self-hit. I was thinking about not doing factory for the Steven challenge, but then I was like, I probably should do it and take the rock and steel types is a decent interpretation. Okay, maybe Aero 1 isn't so bad. We cannot swap. None of those were rock or steel. No type. Slow and steady. Okay. Lantern and Lapras fairly likely then. There's also like, yeah, Jolteon, Ampharos and so on. Should be okay. I'm a bit worried about Lapras 1. Ash Ketchum challenge. That might be hard to keep track of what it means. For the factory, at least. What is the most canonical Ash team? I think we just stay in and mash. I'm trying to think of the best way to get boosts. I don't think going for the Ancient Power boost is worth it. Yeah, we already know that Ash can beat the Frontier. True. Yeah, the Bulbapedia page has to be permanently open. Attack boost. Attack boost. Okay, well that is an attack boost. Oh. Status moves only would be much easier than this. I kind of don't want to go Aero. It's fine. It would never go for double kick twice. Would never do that again. Why is Dragon Breath in slot 2, by the way? Yeah, okay. We always live. We always live. Nice quick claw. Bruh, this is really annoying. Don't quick claw me again, I guess. And if you do, don't use the move. Oh my god, it got double quick claw. I'm already gonna have a hard time in this. Okay, just don't flamethrower. Just don't flamethrower. Jesus. He went for raw. He went for raw. That's the only way we outspeed. Slowking. Okay, we're actually not in a bad position. Godlick. Steelix 1 has never done so much. I always knew Steelix would win. God damn it. Okay. We can't swap for them. Water, no. It's Wallace. We're really gonna struggle with water. Oh well. Fake attention, exactly. Okay, well I can go Aero, but it's got counter. Could also go Steelix. Maybe I go Steelix. Maybe I use Raw here. I could also go for a cheeky Ancient Power boost. Oh no, don't. Okay. Maybe that could have gone much worse. I don't think Dragon Breath, Airlace will ever kill from here. I think we've got to risk the counter. It would never. Well, the fact that it also crit Brick Break. And it not crit, I mean, went for the Brick Break. Oh. Okay, no focus band. We can beat that, but do we want to go Steelix? Surely we do, right? We know the final Pokemon is water. Ooh, the double Earthquake. It's random AI, by the way. It's only 25% to use Earthquake. Okay. I think we're in a good position because it is random AI. Nice. Okay. Nice. Important damage, I feel. Random AI coming through. Okay. Godlix. Steelix 1 has never done so much. We're so far ahead. As long as it doesn't use yeah, it's over. It's over. Does Dragon Breath even kill? Okay. That was... Okay, I'm actually pleased at how that went. That went better than I expected. This is so dumb. What is my swap count? So in Gen 3, your first elevation is at 15 swaps, not 7. So we're at 4. We're unlikely to get many swaps. Honestly, what we're cheering for in the draft is 0 steals, 0 rocks. I want to have as much control as possible. Also, love to see Aero 2. Aero 2 is a god. Choice Band Aero. Water, don't like that. High risk. Luckily, we're probably not stuck with a super Rock Steel team yet. Okay, it's good. Very nice. I'd love to take Milo too. Very nice draft. No rocks and no steals. I really like the appeal of going Ludicolo 2 lead against random AI. I think Snorlax 2 in the back makes a lot of sense as well. And I think we go Milo. I think it's quite clear. Forced to take Rock Steals, basically, yes. And Claydol. That's what I've decided. Yeah, I'm not taking Rapidash and Typhlosion. They're too squishy. I miss the Mime as a meme. Typhlosion? No. We're not doing moves. I guess the question is going to be, if we have a draft that's like 3 of Steven's canonical team and another random rock or something, can we take the random rock? I think the fact that we're leading Ludicolo gives me some hope here. I don't normally update my team in the bottom against random AI, but on this challenge I am going to do it. No, I'm not doing round 1 resets. I think we're going to try and go with what we get offered. My round 1 draft wasn't too bad. I got Espeon 1, for a bit, which was definitely usable. We also had to take Steelix 1, but Steelix 1 carried, to be honest. Blastoise, okay. I'm not sure about going Snorlax. I'm scared of Miracle, though. Yeah. Don't crit me. I think we'll go for double Curse, Rest, and then Earthquake. Well, if you miss, I might be greedy. Fake Steven challenge. Okay, nice. I don't think we're going to boost beyond this. I think it's greedy. We know though it's a water, another water in the back. I also know I'm going to get crit if I stay in for long enough. And I don't want to miss. Okay. That's a pretty good water type to have in the back. I wonder if I take Slowbro. Probably not. Milo 2 isn't amazing. It's not a recover Milo. Slowbro has a rock-like thing. We're not going into that. I need all the flexibility I can get. I think we'll take Tauros over Milo. Hey, Donut. No type. Total prep, okay. I think the Tauros is quite a clear upgrade. Update the overlay for that. So total prep. Bit of a weird one. I guess Clef 2, Claydol 2. Quite likely to appear. We would have to take Claydol, but Claydol 2 isn't bad. Okay, we do have to take that. Is it worth going Snorlax here? I'm a bit concerned about Swagger. I wonder if we stay in until we get Swaggered and then we go Snorlax. Okay, that's fine. Nice. Okay. We should actually be changing moves because of Resist AI. That was a pretty lucky outcome against Metagross. That could have gone way, way worse. Psych Up is prep. So there is definitely double prep in the back. So it is something like... Well, it can't be Claydol anymore. Well, no, it can be Claydol, because that would be double ground, double psychic. So it's Claydol, Clefable, Guard. Yeah. Yeah, to be clear, because this is early round factory, these are always set to on round 2. So there's no randomness until match 29 and above. Yeah, we have to take the Metagross. The Metagross probably replaces Tauros. Yeah, Ludicolo did well here. Probably replaces Tauros. I do like Tauros, but I just feel like Snorlax can do a 3 versus or 1 versus 3, I mean, against dumb AI. I think against random AI, I think Snorlax is better. Against smart AI, I probably would keep the Tauros. Didn't get used. With a swap goal, no, I'm not going to worry about swaps. It's because it's level 100. They don't have a huge impact. It's only an IV bump. And I am very worried about losing due to the team restrictions. Okay. I see how Snorlax can sort of set up here, but I'm worried about Focus Band crits. Also, are we male? We are male as well. I'm considering the Swagger line as well, but I think better than all of that might just be to use Surf. I think I'd rather go for the crit than the Paralyze. Perhaps I should have opened up with Thunder Punch though, that might have been a mistake. So we got more Shell Bell healing in. Okay. I probably will swap after that. Yeah. Is that EQ range? I don't believe in it. Also, I kind of want to get the boost. That's annoying, but we do have Lum. Okay, at least we didn't miss. We get a boost? No. Dougie? We do not have to take Dougie. I've decided that ground types are off the table. Okay, it feels canonical that Metagross 1 and Metagross 2 have both got used quite heavily. Now, we do have free choice of swap there, but none of those are particularly good Pokemon. No type, high risk. Yeah, it's random AI. Random AI at the start until match 14. Then it's basic. Okay. We're not immunity, but that's fine. You think people are going to complain about grounds? Okay, it depends how quickly I get it. Now confuse me. Okay. Having to take Dugtrio would be that would be a problem. Okay, nice. I think being confused is not too bad. Nice. It is high risk. There needs to be at least 2 high risk moves in the back. That's 1. If random AI did endure into reversal crit, I would have screamed. Okay. It's fine. What we'll do is we'll put factory late into the video so people don't see it. Psychic, slow and steady. Okay. I mean, we're not swapping. Doesn't matter. I'm expecting Xatu. I'm expecting Alakazam slightly. Xatu 2 must be incredibly likely, though. It's slow and steady on its own. We don't want to Thunder Punch this because it could be Synchronize. We probably do want to go Snorlax again. We're doing a graduated system. So the way it works is Steelix gets an S grade if I can beat the facility with his exact Emerald team, as in the same levels, the same moves, the same items. And then I'm going to think about what it means to get an A rank. A rank might be I can put items on the Pokemon, and then like B might be like I can change the EVs and the levels, and then C might be I can change the moves. But it's going to be hard. I think Tower is going to be a big problem. But I'm kind of hoping that Dome, Pike, Pyramid, I might be able to go through with his canonical team. I don't want to be confused. And yeah, I'm actually going to swap. I shouldn't have gone Snorlax, perhaps. Oh no, this could be deeply embarrassing. Please. Okay. Phew. Do we really want to stay in more than this? That Toxic almost killed us. Okay. Honestly, as an overall outcome, I'm okay with this. I'm considering a Swagger. What are the odds that random AI goes to the confused rate? What are the odds I stay confused? I mean, I'm a Metagross. My self-hit damage, even at +2, should be around 70. Which is not too bad. I probably do want the +2. We don't miss the Swagger, that's good. Oh. Easy. Okay. +3 even. I'd never miss. Okay. This thing could have been an issue if it had got past Metagross. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. It would never click reversal 3 times in a row. Believe in the random AI throwing the game. You've got to believe in it. What was that? That was Xatu, Electrode, Medicham. We do not have to swap for them. And we don't want to. High risk again, that's fine. Should be fine. Got a pretty good team. I'm considering swapping. I just think we're probably better off using Ice Beam. Perhaps even using Surf. Not super confident about Ice Beam into Surf always killing through leftovers. I'm Rain Dish, so I'm not faster if it does Rain Dance. I'm just going to Surf then. Yeah, okay. I should kill. It's alright. The ads aren't blocking anything here. Right, we do not need to take Nidoqueen. I don't care what people say. So we haven't found Aero 2, which would have been a nice round 2-1, but as long as Aero 2 does not show up now, I'm fine with it. Okay, that's a good start. Should get quite a significant chunk back from Shellbell. Shellbell is better than Leftovers in situations like these. Okay. Give me a reason. I mean, I could go for the Fire Punch. We're definitely staying in. I'm trying to decide. The reason I'm on a Thunder Punch instead of Fire Punch is because it's a speed tie. Ludicolo is from the draft, so it's 6 IV, but this is the final trade of the round, so it's also 6 IV Skarmory, and we're both base 70. So I think I do want to Paralyze because it removes a speed tie. Whereas if I burn with Fire Punch, I could still get hit next turn. Okay. You're only allowed to pick shinies. That would definitely be a manip category. It's fine. You would never reverse me from here for Alligator. Okay, we got through the random AI. It's now basic AI, which is essentially the AI won't do something like Earthquake versus a flying type. It'll check if moves will fail before using them. Yeah, 1/7 swaps. We're really not going to have many elevations later, but that's fine. Yeah, they ran out of characters on the 11 character check. Bum, bum, bum. High risk. Okay. We do have to take that, which is really annoying. Scizor 3 is, like, against random AI, I think Scizor 3 really is terrible. Okay, that's... that is an upgrade. At the same time, we're double steel. And we don't have to take that. Okay. I might lead with Scizor. I think it is Scizor, Altaria, Metagross. I'm a bit worried about taking Golduck. Metagross is canonical. This is the Steven challenge through and through. We could definitely take the Golduck. I'm just a bit worried about missing. I'm going to lead with Scizor because I don't care about what happens to Scizor. What's going to be scary about this is if I have to switch that Altaria for a Pokemon that is weak to ground, that's going to be scary. Oh, we can't do anything about it though. It is what it is. Okay. Obviously, counter is high risk. I think we just slash, I think. Once we've taken damage, I can think about the endure lines. It's okay. I don't think we've put it in Torrent, which makes me think it's probably best to keep using Slash at least for now. Nice. Wonderful. Honestly, I'll take the 2v2. I'm not going to be greedy. We're only going to do one. Very nice. Very important crit, potentially. Okay. Yeah, we are Lum, but losing Lum, being vulnerable to all that stuff is terrible. Fire. No. Fire high risk. No. All of the set free with overheat. Oh no. Do we take the Blastoise? We can only swap Altaria, we can't swap the others. Yeah, Blaziken is super likely because it's double high risk with overheat and reversal. So is Flareon. So is Typhlosion. Honestly, Altaria might be better than Blastoise. I just really like having the EQ immunity. Very close between Altaria and Blastoise. I think we'll keep Altaria. I just really like the Lumberry. Okay, that was always very likely as well, yes. We are definitely swapping. How many dances do I want? Probably 4. If you're gonna just keep doing that, I'm gonna do more though. The thing I'm risking is the overheat crit, but I don't think I'm in overheat crit range yet. I probably am now. So perhaps I attack now. Yeah, I think DD versus random AI is good. I think I don't want to get crit. I don't want to be in range of like a random quick claw attack as well. That's fine. We're already faster, obviously. Okay, there's the other fire type. I'm pretty sure we killed with Aerial Ace, but we don't need to test that out. Shuckle? Oh my god, we've got to take Shuckle. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, Jesus. So long, Altaria. Shuckle free. Free IV, Shuckle free. Okay, it's electric no phrase. Now, what happens if I misclick and I accidentally just don't swap? Is that a reset? Shuckle free solos. Oh, you know, I actually forgot that Noland was waiting on 21. The good thing about Silver Noland is if we beat Silver Noland and then lose, we don't have to face him again. Jesus. You're never going to see me play with Shuckle free normally. This is ultra rare. Ultra rare to have this happen. Jolteon free. I'm tempted to go Shuckle because Shuckle is, like, usable here, which feels rare. And I can catch something with the Baton Pass. So perhaps I just go Shuckle and I just use Toxic. And I try and catch the switch in with Toxic as well. Oh, okay. Sure, why not? Oh no. Let me hit you. No, Shuckle, no. No. It's over. I'm the winner. Okay. I really don't want to switch. I don't want to sub, though. I'm not going to have enough HP, even if it does use Thunder. In fact, Thunder probably does more than Iron Tail. Because it hasn't got any attack investment. Come on. So because it's basic AI, it's not going to use Attract again. And it's not going to use Rain Dance once it's already raining. It is quite a big deal that we've done this much damage, though, at least. Nice. Okay. Okay. It's not great, but... Now, Scizor is definitely worse than Metagross, so I think it is Scizor. The real question is going to be, do we go for the agility when we could just be hit by static anyway? In fact, I don't want to hit it. The chance that I get paralyzed if I hit it is higher than the chance that I just don't do anything and I risk being hit by Thunder. It could use Attract or something. Or Iron Tail, that's fine. Okay, so... a good chance that it is Jolteon coming back in. Okay, but that is Flamethrower, yes. Unfortunately, it's not raining. I don't think I can swap. Not knowing knowing that Jolteon's the last Pokemon, I don't think I can swap. I think it is just stay in. Do my best to put it in Earthquake range. It's just past the end of the 1, which means it should be in Earthquake range. Okay. Cynthia theme. Okay, I was not expecting Scizor to win that 1v1, but that is the power of dumb AI. I don't think it ever makes sense to endure versus a Pokemon with only one attack. That doesn't seem right to me. The damage is also somewhat irrelevant on this because it'll always die to Earthquake. We got the... Okay, maybe Scizor 3 doesn't suck, okay. We can't swap because they weren't Steven Pokemon. I really want to replace Shuckle. Please. Offer me something. Okay. It would never surf, don't worry. Unfortunately, because it's seen the text there, it will now never use an Oko move. I'm wondering if I stay in. Probably is worth the Toxic at least. It's guaranteed to surf after that. I don't know, because it can just Oko Scizor. I don't know how to play this. That did nothing. What? How are you so bad? How did you only do 73? I do kind of want to swap. Then we go back. Because it can then attract again. It could attract this turn, but then I'm in the same position I was before. Okay. 2 ticks of toxic. It'll be in slash range. There's definitely a joke in here with Shuckle getting attracted all the time. Okay. I'd rather go for double team than substitute, since if it gets a move off, it's going to be Surf. On the other hand, on this turn, if I live, it's because I didn't get ahead at all. I probably do want to use substitute then. Okay, so we both die. Power of love. High risk. So there's Fisher. Sheer Cold isn't a high risk move. I think we just go Sizzle though. Just feels correct. It's got Fire Punch. It's got Fire Punch. It feels wrong to use Agility. I think there's an argument to be made for just going for a reversal straight up. Steven challenge. We have to use Steven's team in the other facilities, but in the factory, I'm going to interpret it as always take rock and steel types. I'm hoping it doesn't have the brain to use Fire Punch. Let's go for Slash for the high crit. I think that's better. Maybe it is Agility. Agility would be good as long as I don't get paralyzed by Thunderbolt. Okay. Please don't burn. Nice. No static. Okay. It's not Intimidate though. Don't E-Speed. Nice. Okay, that's BM. Yeah, I don't know how long it'll take. And Claydol, yeah. The Scizor free focus band activating for me instead of against me. That is justice. I'm still stuck with Shuckle and Sizzle though, and Noland is coming. No types. Let's see. Bum, 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 bum. I think I stay in until I get hit by a leech, and then I probably do swap. It will never Toxic Scizor. Okay. I could go Metagross. Yeah, I'm actually going to go Metagross. Okay, I was hoping it wouldn't do that too early, but that's fine. So there's no type spec, so the final Pokemon has to be a Psychic. I could just Meteor Mash. I could also go to Shuckle. Nice hit. Okay. What is a Psychic type? Slow and steady, slow and steady. Egg free is double. So that's at least one move. Okay, yeah. With the Attract. Okay, Mandrago's Free is definitely the best Pokemon on this team. No type. High risk. This is the time. Just give me something to replace Shuckle Free with. I think I'd take almost anything. Can't swap. Back the things it did to you. Okay, that's not great. Don't get a drop. The crit is bad, actually. I'm probably in overheat range. I'm not sure how valuable Toxic is here, because I think it's quite unlikely that Shuckle actually can kill it. I think I substitute. It's either substitute or Attract. Probably is Attract, yeah. That's fine. So substitute makes slightly less sense here, because I think Crunch probably stops substitute from being available. So maybe it's just double team. Shuckle Free. Shuckle Free. It would be anticlimactic if it just smashed us with Overheat here, but surely that wouldn't happen. Ooh, Shuckle Free. Nice Overheat, idiot. Right, do we go for the substitute to cover for it hitting Overheat? I don't think so. I think we'd rather just try and high roll and get another double team up. Okay, I should have done my first idea, but that's fine. So it's high risk, and we've seen one high risk move. Interesting. So we've got the option of Armaldo. Interesting. Very nice miss. I think I'd rather substitute than Attract. My god. This is definitely false advertising. Oh my god. This is absurd. The Shuckle Sweep. Now, do we get rid of Shuckle despite that unbelievable performance? Steven is on. Hold on, but guys. Armaldo is on Steven's team. I'm thinking about dropping Scizor. Although, against Smart AI, Scizor is definitely better than it is versus Random AI. Oh, the problem with leading Armaldo is that obviously Armaldo and Shuckle have identical typing, which makes the switching pretty horrendous. There's another way of looking at this, right? Not like, obviously, Armaldo is a lower variance Pokemon. What we could do is we look at this and say, we're actually unfavored to win. Because even if we take Armaldo, we have a pretty average / below average team. We can get dominated quite hard by quite a lot of Pokemon in set 3. And Shuckle is the higher variance Pokemon, maybe we use it. Also, we've removed... I don't know. Let me manually update the counter because it doesn't detect the Noland text. Also, it's another swap for our elevation counter. We're currently not on track to get a single elevation by round 5. Honestly, I think if we get an elevation, it will be on round 6, and that's it. Okay, I'm just... Scizor free is bad. I've made it a decision. Armaldo free will Quick Claw Steven. I've decided. Hold on, we definitely do in-game music, surely. Now Steven is better than Noland, surely. What? Please. Okay. Mime Free is gonna trick. Mime Free is an outrageous lead. So Earthquake's gonna be a roll. Rock Slide won't be. Another reason to maybe Rock Slide is that I could get a Quick Claw turn 1 flinch. The Steven Factory is you've got to swap for Rock and Steel types if they're available. And Claydol. We decided that Claydol was a special case. I think I'm going to Rock Slide. SD for the Quick Claw. The Quick Claw SD would be unbelievable. Okay. Don't miss. Nice. This is a dream start. Wow. Do I actually swap out? Do I swap out so I can Earthquake this later, potentially? I'm just imagining... What I'm imagining here is... I miss Rock Slide. after being hit by overheat. Honestly, if it gets too overheat off, the Shuckle should beat it. After trick. Yeah, we also know from the Switch AI that there's nothing for Armaldo. My gut is to go Shuckle. So we have Earthquake for this, even if Shuckle fails. Don't crit me. Nice, okay. The Toxic is pretty damn irrelevant. You can actually attract first here. Hey, Barristized. Don't drop me. Everyone believes in Shuckle. Okay. Substitute or double team. Obviously, I feel like double team is a much safer option. On the other hand, we do want to get the Toxic chip starting to come in if we're going to try and win this. And also, as we do more damage, it becomes less likely to use overheat. I think one double team into Toxic. After one double team, we are only 37.5% chance to get hit by a 100% accurate move against an attracted opponent. Nice. That's a big one. This is crazy Shuckle-free propaganda. I'm probably going to try and go for the substitute. Definition of aura. Got a decent chance of sweeping at this point. Wow. Shuckle is very attractive. Definitely go back on double team. Actually huge. It is actually huge. Shuckle is very likely to be facing the final Pokemon with a substitute up at this point. Wow. So dumb. I actually think I probably, because I go above half here, I probably do want to just use substitute. Because I think the most important thing is to have a substitute up for the final Pokemon. Getting more double teams past +3 is not worth it in terms of diminishing returns, I feel. We just need to Toxic the final Mon and we should be winning a vast majority of the time. Like we know it's not like Tentacle as well. Okay. Bum, 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 bum. We probably do stay into stall Giga Drain. I'm not sure if Giga Drain breaks the sub. Obviously, I think Metagross should always win. But once we run it out of Giga Drains, it's basically certain. It's fine. Shuckle... Yeah, Shuckle is doing its job. Easy. Okay, this is increasingly over. Stun Spore isn't like Thunder Wave. It's not encouraged at different speed differences. It's just considered a regular attack, pretty much. Okay, with that, I'm pretty sure there is no universe where Metagross ever fails this. Is it? Well, it does in Gen 3, right? Anyway. This is super over. Somehow, I had the better team than Noland. It's funny, isn't it? Mime would have been a pretty bad lead for Scizor in some ways. Okay. Now, I edited the save to do this challenge, so I'm not super sure if it's going to work with the symbols. You know what you're doing. Yes, it's the champion. I was not expecting to one-shot this challenge at all. I was expecting, you know, sort of 20 attempts, but I'll take it. Turn off the sound. Round 4 might be a little bit dangerous as well. At least most of the steel and rocks have decent, you know, there's like... We still haven't had to use like Golem or Rhydon yet, for example. Yeah, we're going for gold. It would be nice to get Metagross 4, given how this has started. Wow. Okay. It's very nice that we don't get forced into taking something. We've got free choice. I really thought silver would be a barrier. What is Jolteon 4? I'm confused by the question. I'm sorry. I'm kind of tempted to take triple water, which is a bit strange, but they synergize better with the Pokemon I have to get swap for. On the other hand, I can just choose to swap the other Pokemon It probably does have to be Charizard. It probably does have to be Charizard in the back. Oh, you were thinking about something that like, beats my team, yeah. Da, da, da. Like, if we have to take something dubious, like Golem or Rhydon, I want to take it in the front. I forgot my swap count, but I think it was 10. We are still against basic AI. We shouldn't have huge problems until we are forced to take some truly dreadful Pokemon. I don't think I want Werelord. Want the fast Pokemon. Okay. That does kill Golduck, unfortunately. Fortunately, it's unlikely to go for it. I'm not sure about Ice Beam into Surf always killing. Why is the overlay suddenly working for narrowing it down to... Oh, it's because I restarted. Okay. That's fine though. I'm really not sure about Ice Beam into Surf always killing. So I'm just going to go for the double. Hope we don't get Bright Powdered, hope we don't get Thunderbolted. That is the lucky outcome. Weezing is an interesting option over Charizard in some ways. I might put Weezing in the front though. Explosion leads are really good. Okay, we are getting lucky today. We're going to live that. Should get Venusaur. We'll see if we have to take this Pokemon. We do not. Okay. I don't want to risk the cross chop though. Surf, Surf, Earthquake should always win. Surely random AI Miltank 4 would not do it. Tempted by the Weezing lead. I'm also tempted by the Miltank. The issue with Miltank is that it might force me into a weird team comp, but I don't want to swap for it later again. I think we're taking Weezing. It's unlikely we're going to hold on to it that long anyway. Explode or Shadow Ball? Because Charizard lines... Yeah, Charizard wipes it up anyway. That's not Psychic. Okay, we're getting some big help from Random AI. Once again, don't use the correct move. Easy. Okay. Interesting options again, I guess. I don't think Xatu makes too much sense, though. And I think I prefer Explosion to Debond. Psychic. Okay, maybe I do. Maybe I do take Mischievous then. Getting the swap count up is also not bad. I swallow sludge to transform myself. Okay. Well, we know that the Psychic's in the back. So I'm thinking that we just probably rip it on Zard. Keep the Ghost alive, keep the Miracotor alive. It's alright. The question is, if it Confuse Rays, do I swap? Yeah. Because it's not going to Confuse Rays, it's not going to Toxic here. There's an argument for going Blastoise. Obviously, much rather it Feint Attack than Double Team, but I can't control it. It's very nice that it's not Confuse Raying. It might be worth Ice Beaming. I just think I want to push it as close as I can to dead. It's pretty lucky. Also lucky we haven't missed yet. I think that's a swap. It's only annoying if it goes for Confuse Ray after living. Yeah, it's very close. That's fine though. Okay, that's not a surprise. So we get a big shot off here. I don't think swapping makes a lot of sense. What was Blastoise on? Yeah, Blastoise is on a sort of sensitive HP range where it doesn't really want to get hit again. Could go Mischievous. It's somewhat sacrificial. What would be the idea behind Mischievous? We'd be doing the Shadow Ball and then Charizard with Earthquake. Maybe we get away with Shadow Ball into Aerial Ace, which would be nice. Because of the Bright Powder. But there's an unknown Psychic in the back. No phrase, so it's not a slow and steady one. But that's not that helpful against set 4 Psychics anyway. I think there's a good chance that Mischievous is better than Charizard into the final Psychic. That seems likely. Let's ace. Let's ace. Let's not miss. Okay. Let's not miss. Let's not miss. Let's not miss. Nice, okay. Needs to be a Pokemon that can beat the D-Bond and beat the Shadow Ball spam. Okay. Metagross is indeed showing up in every round. It can't Earthquake because it's basic AI, so I definitely want a Destiny Bond. Just don't Quick Claw me. Nice. Yeah, so where does Metagross go onto the team? Because Charizard's quite a nice pair up with Meta. On the other hand, it's not smart AI. I can't reliably switch out of Earthquakes in the same way. I think it's actually Charizard being dropped for Metagross. Metagross showing up in every round is crazy, though. Crazy work by the game to feed me it. I'm pretty sure we're going Metagross instead of Charizard, but we'll see what the next one is. Mega saw it. But he knows you're involved in the facilities. High risk. I think we replaced Zard. If it was smart AI, I think I'd actually want to replace Mischievous, but against basic AI, I think it makes more sense to replace Charizard. We definitely have to take it, obviously. It's wild. What is the percentage of games that's going to be played with Metagross in this streak? Is it going to be above 90? That would be insane. Okay. I mean, Metagross does deal with it quite well. I'd love to kill this with Mischievous because I could have Destiny Bond active for the second Pokemon. Never mind about the run back. We've got a long way to go before we get gold, though. It's a painful miss, especially when we got lucky with the Quick Claw. Nice. Okay, I'm almost certain I'm going Blastoise. I won't one-shot this because of its investment, but I don't want to get hit by Flamethrower. Nice crit, okay. Crit me again so I get Torrent. It would actually be nuts if you crit me now with Cross Chop. I don't know. We're not worrying about the non-rock and steel types. We have to take that. Yes, we have to take that. That's a Steven Pokemon. That's Mischievous gone. I don't want to put the Exploder in the back. Feels very dangerous with this team, particularly when this team might be going even slower shortly. Sure, you might be right about that. Bum, bum, bum. I haven't slept in days. Sounds dangerous. Bum, 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 bum. Okay. Bro, that's very rude. That's very rude. Oh no. Is the team going to survive its first encounter with bad luck? Thank God. Who's the better lead? Who's the better send in? It doesn't really matter. Go Metagross because it's a Steven challenge, I guess. Okay. I'm tempted to switch. Oh no, Scotland, what's happening? Close. Okay. Just don't crit me, Mr. Scope Lens. Easy. Yeah, playing Rocco, yeah. Scum. Should be fine. Outside of some extreme quick claws. That's an interesting move choice, Scarm. Counter into Rock Slide. Into... Well, this is a Speedo, actually. Oh, wait, I've just realised I've got to take the Skarmy. I've got to take the Skarmy. Oh, no. Oh, no. I've just remembered. That's 100% the Skarmy swap. It sucks, though. Blastoise was so much better. But there is no doubt about Skarmy's placement. This is a full canonical Steven team. This is a sort of team that I worry about using where we really are in dubious territory. Skarm 4 is already kind of bad. On a team like this, it's even worse. Yeah, Shadow Ball is physical, that's right. I'm so worried about counter. But it's not smart AI. I don't know how to play this. I'm kind of considering going Skarm for the Rock Slide flinch. God damn it. I'm also tempted to just explode. Honestly, it might be explosion. We're not worried about Serene Grace. One more high, well, at least one more high risk move in the back. It is, there are a lot of fire types with high risk moves. I'm just going to explode. It would never focus band. And if it does, it won't focus band again next turn. I'm actually wondering if there's a difference between which one I send in. It's not smart AI. I'm not like lost to a lot of the worst case scenarios with the fire and grounds. If I go Metagross, if I go Skarm. It feels random. I don't think there's a better one. Perhaps I go Metagross first since it's the better 1v1er. I want to be ahead into the potential 2 versus 1 endgame. I guess it's like Dugtrio 4. Thanks, BBs. Okay. Ooh. Do I switch? It's only 1 in 4 to Earthquake, but that's a lot. Yeah. We just triple Drill Peck instead of going for a slide. Yeah. That was a quick claw, definitely. Yeah, I agree, Dave. I think because Skarm has a lot of bad matchups, and this isn't actually a bad one. Go for the cheeky defense boost on the Steel Wing. Okay. Bum, bum, bum. The Debon draw is quite concerning, isn't it? It's a little bit risky to switch. It's only a little bit risky, though. It's not smart AI. Yeah, don't do that again. Don't crit me. Don't crit me. Don't crit me. Don't crit me. Okay. Now, normally we would 100% be switching, but we can't. We cannot swap. I think Mence might have thrown a turn. Who thinks it's damp? This is a problem. I guess I just go for Earthquake. Don't overthink it. Hey, Yale. Oh, I'm gonna go for Earthquake anyway. I considered the Scarm. I just don't think it's too worth it. Definitely got more than one pixel there. Yeah, Scarm and Meta are at least faster. Okay. Wasn't 100% expecting to survive that. It's not damp, Manip says no. We believe. Okay. Is this damp? Do we even care about Claydol? Okay. It'll two-shot Scarm. It won't two-shot Meta, but Scarm is worse than Meta. On the other hand, like it's really quite likely to not work, not do that much work on Meta. No, I'm just picking Steven Mons when they show up. We just coincidentally have got Metagross 4 times, which is quite a funny outcome. How about another Quick Claw? Okay, whatever. I'll take no Surf, though. Okay, but Scarm is good into that. Should have Earthquaked. The Quick Claw. Okay, we've reached Smart AI, which is a victory. That's a victory. Oh boy, this is the time to get good luck. This is the time to get good luck. We did quite a lot of swaps there. Yeah, we've actually got an elevation. It doesn't make a huge difference on open level, but it's a nice potential bonus. Oh, we got Species Claused. But Species Claused on Gengar is not bad. Ooh, Gengar 6 versus Gengar 4. I think 4 wins. Better item and debond. I can take double poison. That doesn't seem bad, given the rules of this challenge. Yeah, what was it, Dave? It's something like 16%. 16% or something to get species claused. I forgot what it was. Yeah, that's true. T-Bolt is nice. Honestly, if I could, I probably would take both Gengar. I'm really not sure, you know, what the third Pokemon is. Oh, I've left Smogon. We're working on a new leaderboard. Oh, 10%. Okay. Slightly lower than I thought. Okay. This is 4, right? Because I don't know what the enemy sets are from now on, I'm not sure how I feel about Urswing 1. I'm a bit nervous about going Dusclops and Gengar on the same team. There's something about it that makes me uneasy. It's hard to put a specific name on what it is, though, because like I'm not too concerned about Snorlax, really. Yeah, Blizzard can miss Inhale. That's correct. No, it's not a... There you don't have to apologise. So the challenge is we have to take Steven Pokemon if they show up. There is a case to be made that Gengar actually goes in the back, you know, because it's a EQ switch in. Steel and rock types and Claydol is the agreed definition. I would normally lead Gengar, absolutely, but given the nature of this challenge and given Urswing is quite likely to be swapped out, I'm going to put it in the back. Yeah, there's two ways around to think about that. I don't like the Urswing 1 lead, but Dusclops and Walrein give me a worse feeling. Yeah, Urswing is very likely to be going very soon. I think Tentacle Free is very good, though. Okay. How much time... I don't like switching Gengar into Medicham 4 is a thing, because I have to stay in. I'm actually wondering if it's Tentacle immediately. It's a bit less likely to be Medicham 2, because it's not high risk. I would take 2 Gengars if I could, but the game actually stops it. Can take it out, but Medicham 4 still has Psychic. Is the issue. Yeah. I really want to swap against Metacham 1 and 3. And if I want to go Tentacle, I would rather go Tentacle on Shadow Ball than on Mega Kick from Metacham 4. Hey, Diana. Okay, it's 1. I think the Ice Punch makes more sense. We're doing the Steven challenge. Yeah, this round is going to be difficult, obviously. I think it makes more sense to go for the freeze. Just worried about the focus band, obviously. Okay. I now wish I had played around that with Psychic. Do we believe? Do we damage calc this? I think we do. We are level 100. Enemy is 3 IV. I think we did. It's 55 to 65. I think we were definitely closer to 55 than 65. And then at +1. That looks pretty. So it's 99 minimum damage. I think we're good. Calc user. Dirty calc user. It's right. The calc says I'm fine. So we can blame the calc. Oh my god. Don't high roll me. No. We're in trouble now. At least there's probably not a fighting type in the back. Calc that. Oh no. Oh no. We're gonna have to go bear. Gengar might have been quite good here. Oh boy. The thing is, Blissey 1 was so likely to use a double team there. It's much, much more likely this is Blissey 2. I'm thinking about the options about things like what if it attracts, what if it does use double team. I think I have to figure it out after it uses it though. This is really bad, unfortunately. Oh, Gengar was so good against Blissey 2, obviously. God damn it. Okay. Right, let's damage calc Aerial Ace on the sub. 37. Okay, that's terrible. Oh, this is terrible. You're gonna have to hit both. It's over. It's not over. Okay. I can go Tentacruel and try and break the sub with Tentacruel, and then pray that Ursaring beats the last Pokemon, even at very low HP. I just don't think Tentacruel's gonna kill it. I also think Tentacruel's got a better chance in the last 1v1. Since Tentacle is both 100 speed, it's way, way, way faster. Like going through 2 attracts. I mean, every outcome is unlikely if I want to be winning. Like, the final Pokemon isn't impossible to predict, and it's not so unsteady, but that doesn't tell me very much. I don't believe. Like, we could swap here, break the sub with Tentacruel, and then have Ursaring hopefully finish it off. But 147 HP Ursaring, we're going to lose to basically everything with a real stab attack. So yeah, it is guaranteed to use Seismic now, obviously. Unfortunately, we got a max sleep, which is awful. Okay. Yeah, we could swap now. I think even if I hit this Mega Kick, I probably lose. Unfortunately. Like, honestly, I kind of need the crit. And that's going to be more leftovers. Might be able to scam it with Ice Beam. If we only had Steven's Pokemon. The irony of losing without any Pokemon from Steven is palpable. There's no way we're killing this with Surf, right? I think this is freeze. Freeze or bust. We should survive another 2 with Shell Bell. We need it. We need the freezer. I'm actually not sure that we're going to do enough damage. Surf is very slightly stronger than Ice Beam, but the damage advantage is tiny. We need to freeze this. We could have used Giga Drain, and it would have meant we survived another Seismic on this turn, but we need to freeze this. No such luck. We do survive another one at least. Sing, miss, okay. Where was this RNG against Ursaring? This is... That's just rude. Okay. Yep. GG, unlucky. It's quite a good run though. What did he say? What was that, BM? Right, we did achieve something though. We don't have to face the silver fight again. Which is nice. Do I have time for another attempt? I've got time to do another round at least. Water? Okay. That is what he said, yes. Champion Steven. I'm going to change it. Hold on. Impossible. Leave me alone. Maximo Pinas. What? What is... Feathers? Wait, no, that's Portuguese. Sorrows. Hardship. Oh, I see. Okay. Hard as a stone. Okay. Steel? Steven woke up. We have to take the Aerodactyl. It's obviously a Steven Pokemon. Is Steelix 1 going to return? Okay. I'd never miss. Now, Skarm is the more Steven Pokemon, but Scizor 1 is perhaps better. I'm quite tilted about that focus band from Medicham. That was annoying. I'm tempted to use Raw. Easy. Do it again. It's annoying. You're gonna live now, aren't you? Okay. Outplayed. We can do a regular swap. Take the Arcanine. It is the priority team, yeah. We'll take the Arcanine just for having another swap, I think. Wonderful. Exactly what I wanted to see. I think I actually can't switch. There we go. I'll simply get the boost to live Surf. Maybe I'll live Surf anyway, because Fraligator sucks. Easy. I've got to take that, which is very tilting. Welcome, Shuckle 1. God damn it. Shuckle is a rock/steel type. Raichu. This thing is so useless. Like, is this going to double team? Am I going to miss rollouts? That was pathetic. That was so terrible. I can't believe it. I'm gonna lose, dude. I'm gonna lose because of Shuckle. That's not my fault. That is just okay. Let's see the winning quote. Well done. Okay. Well done, Stephen. You're doing a good job. I don't know. Are you worse or is Jinx worse? I think Jinx is worse. It'll be because of the 2 in its name. It can't read the 2. It's not part of the regular alphabet I put in. Easy for Porygon. Wait, I need to put them in. the goat. Right, let's drop you. Oh, it's not going to like Porygon 2, actually, is it? Have I crashed it? This has happened before. It's fine. Everyone knows what Porygon 2 is. I will burn it soon. No type, slow and steady. I kind of do want to get a swap. Well, that's slow and steady on its own, so that tracks. Ground. I might take Vileplume for the first time ever. It's fine, it would never hypnosis. I forgot you were not Ludicolo 2. It's a nice little trace. We've successfully avoided having to take any Steven Pokemon. How have I avoided so many Rock and Steels? I'm not necessarily complaining, of course. I might drop Flygon. It's a little bit concerning. The burn is very nice, though. Lantern 1, the slow and steady merchant. Wow, we've not done a Steven round 1 at all, have we? This is a scam. There's my boost. Double boost. Triple boost. I would never double self-hit. Wonderful. That is definitely a normal type trainer. The frickin' trace on slacking. I think I mashed through that ending too fast. It's actually quite nice that I've got max swaps, though. It doesn't make a huge difference with the IVs, of course, but it's a nice little bonus. Right. How about this time I get Aero 2, and it's way easier. No type. Yep. It's only Jolteon 2. It won't do anything. There is Aero 2. We are concerned. Nice quick claw. Good thing Ludicolo's still alive. Oh no. Wait, can I take Aero or do I have to take Metagross? Aerodactyl is a rock Pokemon. Come on. It's fine. It's totally fine. You think it has to be meta? It's literally the Steven challenge. I think you're right. I think it has to be Metagross. Aerodactyl is definitely the better Pokemon, to be clear. There is absolutely no doubt. Slowking. You probably don't two-shot. We also can't really swap. Nice. Nice crit. God damn it. Please. Please. Okay. Okay. It didn't matter. We can take Meganium as well. Flying type. Maybe we don't take Meganium. Flying slow and steady. So Xatu and Crobat super likely. I'm gonna keep Wu-Wayne. Around the world. Oh, we crit, okay. We have to take that. Cool. Worst case scenario avoided. We should always live this thing. Weakening. Again, fairly rare. Have to take the ride on. It is what it is. Weakening the foe is moves like Charm, Screech, Smoke Screen, Scary Face, Flash that reduce the opponent's stats. It's quite a rare phrase. Like on round 2, like Charizard. I think Knockoff is also weakening. So Armaldo 2 is that. There's Magmar 2 with Smokescreen. Feraligatr 2 with Scary Face. Pokemon like that. It is rare. Weakening is rare. God damn it, I've got to take that. I've got to take that over Ludicolo. That's so cringe, dude. God damn it. Hopefully there's like a steal in the back, I guess. God damn it. Actually, you know what? I'm going to go Rhydon, since it's a Sandstorm. But I don't want to get flashed. Please, just give me a... Just send out Claydol. Send out a Steel. I don't want Shuckle 2. Shuckle 2 is a Pokemon I make fun of on live streams for being untakeable. It's such a massive downgrade from Ludicolo. It's such a massive downgrade. Normal. Don't do this at home, kids. Mold. Mold is correct. Disgusting creature. Like, what does this even do? I can't even flash to help Metagrow set up because then I psych up the flashes. When Rhydon 2 is carrying the team, you know there's something deeply wrong. I can't swap. I actually can't. Because none of those are eligible. Oh, it's so bad that Shuckle is on the team. What were they thinking? What were they thinking? I guess I do. It's probably not worth staying in to be toxic, right? Yeah. Now I'm the evasion. Okay, I can take Fortress. Fire. Oh my god, do I keep Shuckle? No, there's no way. There's no way. Even against fire, this thing just does nothing. Well, go for the fires from the back then. This might be a psych up angle. I think I'm actually going to go to Metagross already. The fact that I've copied the Amnesia boost is absolutely massive. If there's 2 fires in the back. Our swap count is much better, at least. Right, that was far, so we can continue going. Interesting. Don't have to take any of them. Starving free. It's the wrong Exploud though. It's not Exploud 2, it's Exploud 3. And there's no Raikou. It would be smarter to switch. But for the memes, I will stay in. Oh yeah, the crit. We do not have to swap for those, which is huge. Starmie 3 is by far the best set we've had this stream, at least. We should 2-shot this with Surf. But we also have to take this. Okay. No Quick Claw. Mods. I've just written in the Sizzle over Meganium, but maybe I keep it against water. Yeah, I'm gonna keep Meganium. This team is slowly being Stevened. And by that I mean it's getting worse. Swampert. That's kind of a bad matchup for Starmie because of the Earthquake crit chance. It would never random AI Ice Beam into freeze. What's a Psychic? Impossible to predict, so it's Alakazam free, very, 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 very likely. I think we stick. My worry? Okay, it's actually Mime free, which is also partial impossible to predict. That means there has to be an impossible to predict move in the back. It can't be Zam though, because that's it. I think it very likely to be Jinx. Very likely to be Jinx. Jinx free has substitute. This is all very familiar. That's fine. I don't actually have it anymore, right? I don't want to swap him to a Zap Cannon. The Zap Cannon accuracy. Yeah, we knew that Jinx was incredibly likely. Certain once we saw the Fortress. We do have to take Fortress. Zap Cannon Fortress. Nice Quick Claw, idiot. Nice Fire Blast. This is a painful swap. Damn it. I had such a good team on match 15. What's happened? Okay. That's not a bad start, at least. I'm a bit worried about Swagger. Nice quick claw. Armada was upset that people thought that Starmie was better than it. We can't swap. So it's no Nolan because we've already got the silver symbol. Rock? That's me. Too scary to switch. Oh, the quick claw is amazing, but the miss, less amazing. Don't flinch. Okay. My Scizor might be better, actually. The final one is a rock type. I think Scizor taking damage is actually like a feature, not a bug. Fuck. Piece of trash. He's called it. We are actually faster, though. Does explosion into Brick Break always kill? The issue is... No, I know there's no issue. I believe. We've actually already got an elevation. Nice. Let's keep going. No type, high risk. The elevation is Metagross. That's insane. Metagross 2. Not terrible. God damn it! I was gonna celebrate the first 4 Pokemon, but then it all fell apart. Luckily, set up on... There aren't many set 4s with setup, so I think I can actually lead Shuckle, which I probably will do. God, what is this team, though? I've got no choice, though. It's just... What leads? I think Shuckle leads. Shuckle. I did not think about Shuckle when I was like, oh yeah, I'll take Rock and Steels, it'll be fine. My mind was like, oh, I might have to use Rhydon, and that might be rough, but I forgot about Shuckle. This thing is a Lumberry, that's really quite annoying. What we'll do is double team once, I think. The Shuckle sweep. That's tilting. Live it. Okay. Well done, Chuckle. Okay. It's hard to even be mad. It's fine. Metagross will win this to 1v2. Gonna clutch. We're gonna get the attack boost, and then we're gonna hit it again. And it's gonna use Iron Tail and miss the Iron Tail. We're gonna get the attack boost right here. Okay, well that's almost what I said. Pussy out. I'm gonna mash. I'm not that confident on EQ. Okay, we're gonna reverse. We're gonna reverse. I believe. The final Pokemon will be easy to beat. Okay. It's fine. It won't use Earthquake. And I won't miss. 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 It's great. It's gonna be one. In fact, I'll crit. I'll crit right now. Okay, nice attack boost, idiot. Okay. Just don't miss. Easy. I never doubted. Credilli MVP. Well done, Credilli. Well done, Shuckle. Can't swap. Finally, I can remove Shuckle from the team. Unfortunately, this thing might be quite hard to kill. I don't think I can swap to Credilli. I think I take too much damage. Wonderful. Wonderful miss. Well done, Shuckle. Shuckle was useful, okay? This is really weird. I think because it's not smart AI, I am actually going to use Toxic. Should have used Mirror Coat, perhaps. Huh. What do I actually do here? What's the most useful thing Credilli could do? Might be Ingrain. The most useful thing I can do is make it waste overheats. Yeah, I need to heal somehow. I missed. God damn it. It's only used one though. I'm the winner. Nice overheat, idiot. Finally, we can get rid of it. Our team became infinitely better. We now have 3 Pokemon instead of 2. Tired of living. I don't think we drill. I think that's excessive. Yeah, well, it doesn't matter. Nice crit. God damn it. Oh. I'm definitely going Metagross first. Cordelia's too passive. Just pretend that he hit Shuckle. Don't burn me. I do have Lum, but don't burn me. I'm worried about sheer cold. Shuckle wouldn't have been crit. Yes, he would. Yes, he would. Don't lie to me. Okay. Can't swap again. Those are not Steven Pokemon. Psychic. I do quite badly want to get rid of Credilli 4 as well. It is also terrible. Just don't miss. Just don't miss. It's so easy. Just don't miss. It's really simple. Just don't miss. Just, there we go. Rhydon knows how to win. Now this thing I might actually live. But it's fine because we'll crit or high roll. Wonderful. I don't want to get Quick Clawed on Metagross. I'd rather Credilli get Quick Clawed. Nice. Raichu. Credilli. Mods. Don't let them freeze. Don't let them freeze. Mods. Barry's advice. Barry knows how to win these matches. The GOAT. Look at Rhydon go. Nothing but easy wins. Ground? That's terrifying. Oh no. What if it's like, what if Flygon shows up? I'm so exposed to Claydol and Flygon. I can't swap though. Can't do anything. It's just misery. I already know that Vaporeon would have made us match trivial. Umbreon, okay. I think I want to just do the thing. Hit it. Hit it. There we go. And now we win. It's fine. There'll be no Flygon. There'll be no Claydol. Everyone believes. Everyone believes. Everyone believes. Everyone believes. Okay. Yeah, I can take Claydol. I can take this thing. Claydol over Rhydon. Normal. Oh, do we keep Rhydon? We could drop. Could definitely drop Credilli. Yeah, let's drop Credilli. Some of these Pokemon have never had so much screen time. This might be the most I've ever seen Shuckle in a stream in like 3 years. Waggy boy. It's fine, I'll just go Credilli here. Oh, wait. God damn it, dude. God damn it, dude. Where's Credilli? Who just swapped Credilli out? Mods. In all seriousness, I think I have to actually stay in and just believe in the random AI. It's not going to use Surf. See? Easy. I always believed. Snorlax. Well done, Snorlax. Everyone believes. Absolutely everyone. God damn it. It's actually got a bright powder. We're going to do this in the loser way. Please. Please. It's random AI. It would never do it. Okay. We're back. We're back. It's never been so back. It's over. Look at that. 19 swaps. This is it. Ice? No. Ice high risk. Nidoking is not a. It's not a Steven Mon. Okay, nice. We've got no Steven Mons. That's exactly what I wanted. What is the ability on Starmie? A pretty good team, actually. Starmie, Venusaur, Raikou. Banana. I could consider Dusclops. You know what? Specifically because of what I have to swap for. Dusclops being a swap in for fighting. And being a Pokemon that can win games in a 1v3. I'm actually going to take Dusclops over Venusaur. I would normally not do this. And you know what? As well, I'm going to lead Raikou because I know I'm swapping it. I would normally not do both of those things, but in the Steven challenge, we are limited, and we have to try and play around the limits. We'll go like this, I think. I'm assuming Lapras will come out and Hornjaw me. Wonderful. I do have a Chesto Berry. Easy. God damn it. That's quite annoying, actually. I just want this to be confused when Starmie is out. That's the major goal here. If we can PP stall Thunderbolt, that's even better. Oh, this is huge. Absolutely massive. That was a close one. Is Regice a rock Pokemon? And I mean that in a serious way. Would Steven consider Regice a rock Pokemon? We saw it explode. I feel like Steven would take Regice. The thing is, Raikou is so much better than Regice. I'm going to do an executive decision and just say that we're not doing it. Okay. Don't think I have time to set up. It's very important that I do damage to 1 and 2 in particular, as they will try and dance twice. Okay, it's not a bulky one, it's a special set. Okay. Nice crit. That's so annoying. So annoying. Oh no, dude. That's not good. Okay, that's huge. I'm actually going to Toxic it, even though it could be Guts. I just need to put it in T-Bolt range. Holy! Everyone believed. We're not going to talk about how close this was. We're not going to talk about how close this was. I think I want to keep a hold of the IV advantage as well. Ice again. This is so weird. At least it's not high risk. That is an improvement. Okay. So the ices are in the back. This is unlikely to be Muck 4 because it's not high risk. I don't like going Dusk Ops on Muck 2. I think we're just Thunderbolting. Nice crit! Oh, it lived. I'd never miss. Okay. I only kill Wolverine 4. The others would all live. Okay. Wolverine 4 it was. It's Articuno 2 that has loads of bulk and lives. Okay. No type. High risk. Those are all downgrades. I'm lucky that I haven't been forced to take a Pokemon yet. There's an argument for actually using Calm Mind here, but I don't want to blunder into Gyarados 3. Okay, there he is. It wouldn't be right not to have a Steven Pokemon. Okay, it's Earthquaking. It's bad damage, though. It's quite likely to be Metagross 2. I don't think anything else wouldn't kill. Maybe have to do damage calc on... But a 7 would Shell Bell. I think it's Metagross 2. Which isn't a bad thing. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, I think it had to be 4 because of high risk. What is being dropped for Metagross? I think it's got to be Raikou. It's a really dumb swap. But I don't want to go so weak to ground. I like having the Starmie and Dusclops options in the back. It does make the team a lot worse, of course. I take Metagross, but I'm forced to take it. Bum, bum, bum. Wonderful. Just after we got rid of Raikou lead. We're definitely going straight to Starmie, there's no doubt. Set 1. I can't really set up here because it's going to use Scary Face, which undoes the upside of setting up. Instead, we're going to activate this Focus Band and give it Blaze. Buzzer. It's likely to be Electabuzz too because of high risk. This is tricky. Probably do have to stay in, unfortunately. We did a lot. It's not Buzz 1. It'll be 3 or 4. It's a very, very big deal which one it is, though, because of the Lumberry for Dusclops. I think I need to go Metagross. Yeah, okay. Well, at least I have Lum for the burn. Okay. So, it's double high risk in the back. So, Scramble 2. Okay. I think if we do it this way round, we should always win. Because it's going to be an Earthquake range easily after the Toxic chip. Yeah, Dusclops 2 is pretty good, isn't it? It's a pretty good Pokemon. With the IV advantage. It's not even a 31 IV set, and it's always clutching in the important situations. Just gotta hope that we don't run into a Houndoom or some nonsense. Ground. Don't have to take any of those, though. It was Charizard 1. It wasn't a good Charizard set. I am concerned, once more, about Claydol Flygon. Can't do anything about those, though. Buzz is not the answer. Okay. Do I stay in or go Starmie? Starmie will one-shot all of them. None of them have got special defense investment. It's only HP. So the risk is entirely wrapped up in the chance of being crit. I think we stay in because Metagross is just worth less than Starmie is. Nidoqueen 1 could counter, yes, but that's fine. Okay. Record of 42 would be easily broken, yeah. Oh, we've got the swap for that. That's horrible. We'll let Metagross faint here, I think. I do not want to go to Dusclops on an Adamant Rhydon Earthquake. What's going to be really scary is risking the Quick Claw Megahorn on Starmie. But it's not high risk. No. This is Rhydon 1. Because it's not high risk. This is not high risk, so it's Rhydon 1. Yep. That makes Dusclops a little bit more viable. Because it's not a max attack. It's not going to... Dusclops is going to faint 2 Earthquakes, basically. Huh. Do you know what? I'm thinking about using Swagger, but it's really bad if I get Quick Clawed on Starmie with Earthquake. I think I just go for the Earthquake crit. I can go for Meteor Mash, but Meteor Mash crit also kills, and the only difference between these two is that Meteor Mash can miss. Now maybe Earthquake's a roll, but it doesn't really make a difference. Okay, good. Well, we can't swap for this because we have to take the Rhydon, so it doesn't really matter about scouting it out. That's a difficult decision. I think Starmie stays. It's close, though. I think Starmie stays and Dusclops gets swapped for the Rhydon. I have to take Rhydon. I really hate this. It sucks so much. We'll pick this up another day. Win or lose. This is the last match. I think this is Rhydon's moment. I do not want to go Starmie. Too many sets with double edge and bite. And okay, it's a double team. Just hit it. Just hit it, Rhydon. Just hit it. Nice. Nice quick claw. Juicy. Juicy target. Okay, don't crit me. It wasn't set 1, because set 1 would Iron Tail. Okay, no quick claw. I'm wondering if it's better to go Starmie first here. It's unlikely to be Sceptile set free though, because it was 50-50 for Aggron to be Scope Lens. You know what I can do? I can go Metagross and swap Starmie in on not Leaf Blade, and then it might choke. Probably not useful though. How about we just hit the Meteor Mash? Okay. Okay. That's really sketch. I'm wondering if it's Swagger. It must be Meteor Mash on this turn at least. It might be Swagger next turn though, particularly if I miss. Okay. Just kill it. 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 Please, please. Yeah, no bright powder. Perfect. It's fast and Starmie. In case anyone's wondering. I lose if Metagross faints. And Starmie doesn't bright powder it back. Okay. We will continue another day. Doing it on the third attempt would be very nice. I would I would accept that gladly. Oh, that Scepter scared me. Who'd we raid? Should we raid Etchy? Etchy's actually playing Factory. That's a slam dunk raid. It's Etchy on Twitch and Etch on YouTube. That's it. Cool. Thanks for watching, guys. Have fun watching Gen 4 Factory. I'll be playing my Emerald win streak this weekend. See you later.